Hi, folks. Doug here. Ellis Car Customs, coming to you from chilly upstate New York. Oh my God, is it cold? And there's no end in sight. Welcome back to my friends. I called some of you out in one of the episodes. I don't want to leave, my other long haulers out. Morgan, Bill, the two Gregs, Steven, Shane, Blake, all you people who comment on every video, and I greatly appreciate you following me. Richard, Robert, it's just too many to name. I hate to think I'm leaving anybody out. I probably am, and if I realize it, I'll give you a shout on the next one. Also, we gained a few new people. Who would have thought that checking out that old four-door we dragged home would be so popular? But we're going to do something with it. I took a look at it, I think I can get away with not having to put a full floor pan in it. I think, I looked a little more at it. I think I could get away with just the side pans, which are like $300 and something a side. So it's like $700 to do that, and it's well over $1,000 for a full pan, which I don't really need. We know we got those extensions for the braces that go out to the rockers, so that's cool. And so yeah, I'd probably go that route as far as the floor goes, and basically the trunk floor, it's just that last 1 foot along the back that always rots out on them, and they make a patch for that that's only a couple $100 or something. So we're not worried about the floor, but today we're gonna get those seat mount / hinge thingies we built mounted in the car. Hopefully they work this time, and then if they do, we're gonna move on to something else and try to stay busy, keep inching our way forward. I appreciate you coming, and hope you stick around. And if you're new, maybe give me a subscription to let me know you care. And let's see what we can get done tonight. Thanks. So we got our hinges in there. They look kind of stock. I mean, if you don't know what a stock one looks like, they might fool you. So the moment of truth is to hold this thing down. See if I can hold this one-handed and fold the seat down one-handed like this and down like that. Like I say, there's supposed to be a bar that pivots here and holds the thing up off the floor a little bit. But then we fold down our back seat, and you see once you have the bar kind of holding that, we're where we wanted to be. It's even now. Not that we're going to be carrying anything in here, but yeah, all we got to do is figure out what we're going to do for a bar there to hold the seat up there, and I guess we can call that done. It's not pissing me off anymore. Fold this back up and fold this back up. There. Seat's terribly dirty. I wasn't going to bother cleaning it until I got done messing around here. But yeah, I think that'll do just fine. So we'll see what other trouble we can get into now that we got this thing working. Like I said, I still got to work on that bar, but I think I'm going to try to do something else for a while. And we'll get back to it. It's not going anywhere. So in the vein of borrowing some pieces from this future project, I need horns. And I don't know if I can do this one-handed, but let me see if I can do this. How about if I do this? Stick it on here, because I know the horn don't blow when I push on the horn button in the car, but that sounds like it works. I'm going to assume the other one works too. So I'm going to take these things off of here, clean them up, and we'll have them for the Nomad, and somewhere down the road we'll score another set of horns somewhere for this project. But we want to finish the Nomad first, so I'll steal these off of here and clean them up.
You're an evil woman with an evil mind. Heart so black it's not easy to find. A dark-skinned baby with eyes of blue, long, long legs about 6'2", and ooh, real groove. Broken-hearted and beaten down, cold-hearted moments got me spinning around. Well, I'm love-struck, baby, over you. My, oh my, you got me singing the blues, and ooh, we're through. We're through, oh baby, I'm over you. We're through. You're an evil woman with an evil mind, a heart so black it's not easy to find. A dark-skinned baby with eyes of blue, long, long legs about 6'2", and well through. Well through, oh baby, I'm over you. Well through, oh yeah, you know it's true. Well through, you had me under your spell. Well through, may your love rest in hell. And well through, well through.
So there we got our Hooters all cleaned up and into paint. They look brandy new. You know, I heard, I don't know if it's true, and maybe it's not true of modern cars, but I once heard that all car horns were tuned to the key of F. Let me know in the comments if you heard that same thing. But yeah, just a little more jewelry for the car. So another piece of unobtainium that's on this car is that electric wiper motor. I wanted to buy an electric wiper motor for the Nomad, and everywhere I look, they all say, coming soon, out of stock. And what's weird, this being a 210 model, it has a couple of options that I wouldn't have thought, you know, a 210 would have. And one of them is that electric wiper motor. But the knob is kind of seized up on it. You know, I hooked up the battery to see if it worked, but you know, the knob is kind of seized up on it, and I figure I'll pull the thing off of there and try to bench test it, see if it does something, and hopefully it does. And if it does, then maybe clean that up and borrow that for the Nomad too. So, that's what I've got for you today. Like I said, we'll try to scavenge that wiper motor off in the next episode and bench test it. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it's just a matter of cleaning it up. And we'll try to figure out what's binding the switch in the car. I don't know, but we'll try to get after that. It's like I want to say 5 below zero in that side of the shop. It's a toasty 40 degrees in here where I'm at, which is way better than 5 below zero. But I don't know, they're talking this could go on for another week. It's like my furnace never shuts off. And I've gone through, like, in a week and a half, I think I've gone through like 150 gallons of fuel oil just to heat the house. But yeah, it's brutal. I hate this time of year. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if some of you are probably people who enjoy winter. You know, you ski, you snowmobile, you skate. I don't do none of that. The only saving grace to winter for me is that I don't feel guilty about being in the garage. Because boy, when it's nice and sunny and warm outside, it's like I can't be in here. I got to be outside enjoying it. I don't know about you guys. But thanks for coming. Hopefully we'll have more enjoyable content in the next episode. I appreciate all the likes and the comments and the subscriptions and all the donations and everything you guys do for me. It's just blows my mind. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you'll come back. See me on the next one. Till then, take care.